Sagittarius, yellow there. Melissa here to do your weekly love reading for the week of October 5th through October 7th. That's 2 days. I didn't even try. October 5th through October 11th. And there is a giant bright red subscribe button down there if you're not already subscribed. If you are already subscribed, welcome back. If you're not, please smash that red button down there so it turns gray. As Mike from Ramblin' Mike's Tarot would say. I'm not name dropping, I'm just promoting. I love that dude. If you need some good energy, Ramblin' Mike's Tarot is just some of the most genuine energy out here on the YouTube internet. Love his stuff, and he is also extremely gifted. So on top of just having a pure, genuine desire to heal, he's super gifted. Anyway, let's see what we got here. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it does resonate for you, I would love if you'd smash that like button for me. If it does not resonate for you, feel free to check out your other placements or Ramblin' Mike's page. Dude gives out monthlies that are I just love the dude. He does not need me, by the way. He's super popular on here. He doesn't need me to be promoting him with my little 4 views. But I do like to, I like to let people know when I feel energies, like I'm an empath and, you know, whatever. We all have labels for what we are. I don't know what the fuck I am, to be honest with you. I just get information kind of pouring into my brain. And I'm part of my French. I'm not sure. I have never researched anything spiritual ever. Literally nothing. I literally go from anything that is being downloaded directly from source, and I don't like to take in too much information from people. There are a few readers I was able to watch to try to. I've been learning tarot for 3 months. I knew 0 tarot card meanings 3 months ago. Okay, and I still don't know a ton. I'm still learning, but if you've seen any of my videos, you'll know that my connection with the creator or source or spirit or whatever it is, I don't know, because they don't tell me who they are. The information comes through, and it doesn't come through like, hey, this is your Uncle Jim that passed away. I'm giving you some information here. You know, the information comes through as thoughts in my own head, but it's information that I didn't have before. So I know, I'm humble enough to know that this isn't I'm just so smart. Like, I'm not so smart. I got to 9th grade, okay? The information that comes through isn't mine to hold on to. It's literally being passed through me to get to you. Anyways, I don't know what I'm going off on this tangent for, but there's a PayPal me account linked in the description box below if you do want to leave the channel a donation. I will say channeling messages does take some energy out of a sister, but at the same point, all I've ever wanted to do since birth, since I can remember, was heal the collective. I just wanted to help everybody. I would walk past, you know, I was 6 years old, and I'd walk past an old man that was standing there by himself, and I'd literally just burst into tears, feeling his loneliness and his pain. And so this gift that I've had is just now coming into like oh, that's what that is. I literally energetically felt that man's pain. He was that lonely. Oh, I could cry about it right now. So that's the kind of reader you've stumbled upon here is I connect directly to, you know, whatever it is, source, God, whatever you want to call it. We all do, okay? I mean, I think in some fashion, we all have that connection. Some of us, again, can hear more clearly, and then we are supposed to, with that, guide anyone who can't hear that voice clearly into a space of love and healing and loving yourself. That's what I'm here for. Okay, amen. So this is from anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between, and the energy that you bring to this connection is this perfect pair, this connection to your own higher self, and then this readiness to connect fully to somebody else. Lovely. Oh, freaking sweet, man. The energy your person brings is the Knight of Cups. This is like the knight in shining armor, male or female. This is somebody who is ready to take love by the balls. I said it, the balls. Lovely, actually, lovely energy. I made it all weird and dirty, but it's an actually very sweet. Look at this, and the King of Love, King of Cups in your potential outcome. Well, so Sagittarius, you found yourself the one, boo. That's what I can tell you right now. And look at this. We got the Wheel of freaking Fortune as your overarching energy. Anytime there is a, Wow. Yeah. So anytime there is, we've had some past, okay, some battles we've fought. You don't get into a true, deep, loving connection without having fought every battle there is to fight and overcome every obstacle and every temptation from the Creator. These are all set up as like straight up obstacle course for us to pass tests so that we can move on to the blessings we've always been set up to have, okay? So anyways, we've been through some feeling left out, feeling out in the cold, feeling less than, equipped to handle all the blessings. We are now coming into this place of being equipped to handle all the blessings. So hold your little britches on, boo. You got some blessings coming, period, point blank. This is handing all of that past pain to the Creator. This is connecting fully to higher self and inner knowing. And then this is after doing all of the battling and the work and being coming out a good person, because we can go either way with this type of pain and this type of situation. We can become hardened, we can become hateful, we can become mean, or we can fight through and keep our heart and keep our softness and keep our hope for better things, better days. And then the wheel of fortune is here to turn in our favor. What a terrible noise I made. So the wheel is turning in your favor. Blessings are coming, babies. I mean, like literally, whatever you've been praying for. Whatever you've been praying for is on its way. It's here. It's probably in your 3D or close to it. Again, you need to be able to, in order to get this to go in your direction or in your favor, you need to be putting out good things into the universe. Sometimes when I was going through the dark night of the soul, and if you're going through the dark night of the soul, lay in bed. I mean, don't even try to go out and help other people. That's where we kind of fall short, is we try so hard to bury or hide or suppress our own feelings to try to get out and do what we're supposed to do as human beings. All the conditioned priorities people put on us. No. Take care of yourself first. Period, point blank. Always, never going to be an exception to that rule. Always. Even if you have children, yourself first. But which looks like you're already there. I don't even need to tell you this, Sagittarius. You've already connected fully to your higher self and you're ready to connect fully to somebody else, and I'm so happy for you. This is the energy on this reading is probably the most beautiful energy I've seen in the first 4 cards ever. That the major arcana landed here just signifies basically anytime there's a major arcana in the overarching energy of a love connection, this is the deepest connection you've ever been involved in. Okay, this is the one as far as I'm concerned. And we maybe both had to fight to get to this point. And again, this might not be in your 3D yet. This is just in your energy field. This is what the opportunities that are coming to you. You'll know because you'll have done the work and you'll be ready for a relationship. If you're still aching for a relationship, this is not, this reading probably is not for you. If you're in agonizing pain for a relationship. Now, if you're, I'm sorry, this could be for you. It just might not be coming tomorrow or, next week, whenever this reading is for. But because this is coming, it is time to get in and do that dirty work. We all have to do it if we want a true, deep, loving relationship. You have to go inside, and it's an inside job. You got to get inside and heal up all the wounds from residual, all the residual pains from past relationships, from abusive childhoods, whatever it is. It looks like you've done that. It looks like they've done that. So if you have not done that, this is your future. Maybe. The moon, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. So I feel like we might be having a hard time actually making decisions. And that's okay. I mean, the moon can signify just kind of a feeling in the dark. Okay? So maybe you're just a little uncertain still. You'll get there. You look fully connected. So when we are faithful people, when we have, a belief system that is set up to know that you're here watching a reading, so you know that there is a power greater than ourselves. You know that there's, spirit, the spirit world. When we are reaching for big things, there are always going to be dark periods of, am I doing all this work for nothing? We don't know. We don't know what the outcome is going to be. We just have to have faith that if we put in the work, We will be rewarded. And the reward really is true deep happiness with yourself. But I promise you too, there are other blessings that come along with just being a good human, just loving yourself fully so that you can only love other people. Like, you will never see somebody making fun of other people, mocking other people, putting people down that is healed. Okay. So the weakest thing somebody can do is make fun of another human being. And it signifies them being in the weakest moment of their life. So this is somebody, you are somebody who has risen above that type of you haven't fallen for that type of humaning. But it also requires this dark period where we have to have faith that all of the fighting against the temptation to do that, doing that is the easy way out, right? Kind of using, making fun of others to feel okay about yourself or whatever it is. It's not only, it's obviously a weakness, but it also, it gets you this false sense of pride. I don't know where this is coming from. So anyway, when you've been strong enough to choose not to go that route, you have to go through this dark waiting period of your fighting against the grain, right? You're not going with what other humans are doing. A lot of humans are choosing to be mean people out of their own weaknesses. But you have not. And then there's this moon period where you're waiting for the blessings, for the goodness that you've held tight to. And it's coming, babies, okay? Don't ever settle. Don't ever lower yourself to the standards of a lot of human beings. Again, where they will take, good human beings and make fun of them to try to feel better about their own insecurities. The weakness that it takes to do something like that, you've not done that. And neither has your person, and I don't know why I'm talking about it, but maybe somebody is making you feel less than loved. I mean, not this person, I don't think. I'm just wondering if you've got some people kind of making you feel unworthy. I don't know why I'm getting that even right now. I'm just going to tell you right now, anybody who takes the time to mock another human is weak and unworthy of your time or attention. Okay, moving right along. What the heck? We got indecision, the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, defensiveness, and the Nine of Swords. What the frick, man? I can't read this. I don't even know how to read this. Okay, so before all that came out, I was feeling this defensive energy, and then this defensive energy comes out. I'm wondering, if you guys are if they're having to fight or choose between somebody else and you, and I think they have, but I think it's stressing them out. I mean, this Two of Pentacles, it could be, trying to decide between two different people, or just trying to decide between, maybe they've been comfortable on their own, single, independently. And even though they feel this love for you, they're trying to decide, are they ready to take that step into this commitment? Anyways, if it's meant to be, they will take that step, okay? If they don't take that step, I like to remind people, rejection is protection. You will never, be more grateful than the wrong person not accepting your love offer. Because if they do accept it, then you're in for a whole world of hurt and toxicity. So we are moving past that. I can feel it. And even I think you're in this, maybe going through this dark period right now. I just feel this. There is some darkness, and trying to decide if you want to continue to invest in something, maybe something old or something new. All I'll say is that if it starts with investing in yourself, you will always end up in the right place. You have to take the time to heal yourself and invest in yourself. And this is what all of the fire signs have been about today, is just self-love and self-investment, because you can't get into anything truly loving and deep without that. So anything, if you haven't come to a space of total acceptance of yourself and love, anything you get into will end up in toxicity, period, point blank, that's it. It could end up in, silent toxicity, like where you just don't love each other and you're, sleeping in separate rooms and you're not fighting, but you're not happy. If you haven't learned to love yourself first. So the King of Cups is your, the Wheel of Fortune shows up again. Page of Pentacles. And the World. Yeah, you guys are going through some serious transformation. Again, they're stressing. I think you guys are trying to, I don't think you are. I think they are going through having to choose, and you got to give them their space to choose. They, if we force a choice out of somebody, then again, this will end up in toxicity. So giving somebody this total space to choose you, you don't want them to choose you if they don't come to that decision on their own, first of all, right? You don't want to force anybody to choose you. That means, it's like, it's not sexy, but it's not sexy. It's just like, it means that you're missing out on somebody you wouldn't have had to force to love you. Like, you don't want to force this person to love you because you're going to miss out on somebody who you wouldn't have had to force. Is what I'm feeling like right now. And I don't know if the person you have in mind is or isn't, but we've got a good outcome here. I feel like they are trying to let go of something from their past. And choosing you. Again, we need to give them the space to do so. They're stressing about it. This means they love you. I mean, I feel like whoever this is that you have in mind, they love you. But they are having a hard time letting go. Maybe there's children in the home, is what I'm getting right now. Maybe they have to... maybe they're in a relationship. Maybe they're in a marriage. Maybe they're leaving a marriage. They need time to heal. They love you. They need time. That's all I'll say to you, is that you need to trust in the Creator and have faith fully in the process in order to come into a true, deep, loving relationship. But you have luck on, things are shifting in your favor. There is some seriously true, deep love here. And it does look like there is going to be, some communication or... I don't know if you guys are out of communication while doing this shifting. This here, the World is like the biggest shift of all. I mean, you got the Wheel of Fortune is another huge shift that's as your overarching energy, and it shows up here in your outcome as well. And then the World, which is like literally the death of your old, like, generations of believing the way you believed things were perceived of the world, to a whole new perception of this world, new lenses completely, right? So yeah, the only way for this connection to actually come together is going to be space, allowing each other to do the work. God's got this, or the universe or the Creator's got this. Like, the shifting is being done. So, and healing family issues. Okay. So I do feel like there is some residual pains. Maybe that is what your person is going through. And if you have any residual pains as well, you need to get in, do the work, write, letters to anything that still causes pain within you. I don't care if it's a situation or a person. Write a letter about it, burn it, get that energy out of your body. Cry, release energy through crying. Literally, pain is released through crying. Pain is released through writing. So it literally energetically releases from your body. Those are some tips on how to do that healing. And if you need to, cut things, not if you need to, you always need to cut things out that don't serve you, in order to come into a place where you're able to be fully vulnerable. Because if we become totally vulnerable, well, we have a bunch of people around us that are toxic, and we're vulnerable to their attacks. Not that they would do that maliciously, but it's important. That's why it's so important to cut out things and people that don't serve you when you're going to go through this healing process, because in order to do this healing, you really do need to become truly vulnerable. And same with coming into a relationship, truly vulnerable. It puts you in a very weak place as far as, this is why most people choose not to do it, because they have so many people around them that put them down for their dreams or hold them back or whatever. If you have any of those people who can't believe in themselves, so they can't believe in you, if you have them around when you go through this healing process, they'll destroy your healing process. So you need to cut anything out that doesn't feel good, and then start to really get inside and do the work, because this is... It looks like you've done a lot of work. It does look like you're in a dark spot now. So again, writing, releasing, crying, whatever it is that you can release any of the residual pains, however you can get there, get there. You got some serious transformation. Sometimes I don't even know if we can force it. I think that, you know, we're given the opportunities to release and heal. And I think that's where you're at right now. So I'm sending you all my love, and if you need me, I'm always here. Mwah. See you next week.